Everyone, welcome back to my channel Jesus TV, my return subscribers. God bless you all. My new viewers, you're welcome to my channel. Don't forget to make yourselves comfortable. This place we interact. It is an interactive channel, and of course your opinions count. Okay guys, thank you so much once again for listening to my gist. I thought this issue of what Olori Ashley mistakenly wrote about her. I don't know if it is a mistake, but because that is the way a mother feels, anyways. About her son being the crowned prince has died down. Okay, so now these are evidences of people lashing on her, bashing her on social media over what she said about her son being the crowned prince. Okay, so one of the people that wrote something on social media that was really against what she did actually said that even Queen Naomi that gave birth to the prince for Ooni of Ife, the first son for Ooni of Ife, like she no do like this. She no do reach wetin Olori Ashley they do. You get, and I totally understand them, but I just feel like it was out of excitement. Okay, so she went ahead to say to remind Olori Ashley of the story of you all know of Oba Elegushi, the story of his household. So she told that story. You can read it. If you're listening to my video right now, you can see where I split the pictures, one of the pictures, so that you see where she wrote it. She said something about how Oba Elegushi's wife, whom he dated for a very long time before they got married, and of course the woman is from a prominent home. Her parents, they are okay too. Oba Elegushi is okay. They dated from very young age, and they gave birth to 3 beautiful girls. Yes, and of course you all know that Oba Elegushi's throne is hereditary. Like, he needs a son to sit on that throne when he finally joins his ancestors. And if not, the throne will have to go over to another person. So the Oba Elegushi of Ikatalan had to marry a second wife. She's from North and she has a twin sister. I don't really know, I can't remember her name, but if you watch most of my videos, when their videos were actually trending, their gist, you can see that the gist, I brought it down there. So Oba Elegushi married her, and as God will have it, she gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. There was peace in the marriage because, of course, the wife had to encourage him at some point, because she had to reason with him, to get a second wife, because she already knows what is at stake. And of course, she rather he has a second wife and they retain the kingship in their family and all that. So when he now married his second wife, she gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. According to this woman, of course, we all heard the story that she was actually writing a lot on social media. She was shading the first wife. My son is the sitting prince, allegedly. Of course, we all carry the gist, you all know. So all of a sudden, nobody knew what happened. And the prince gave up the ghost just like that. I don't know if he was sick, because nobody mentioned it. The boy just died like that. At how many months? It was not even up to a year. He just died. And a lot of people were like, oh, thankfully, the queen, the first wife of Oba Elegushi, the queen, Sekinat, yes, Queen Sekinat, she didn't say anything. Thank God she didn't reply her. If not, people would have pointed at accusing fingers on her and all that. So in case you read her comments and you don't understand, that was how that story went. So, but nobody is saying that anything will happen to the prince. God forbid. It's never anybody. If you're a mother, you never pray for such for your fellow woman. But people just felt like Olori Ashley was doing too much. Her son is the third son of the prince. the king, sorry, Olori Toby gave birth to her son too. Of course, Olori Toby received her own bashing from her own fans too. Her own bashing was that she was always carrying the prince whenever they go for function. She has nannies. Her mom was always with her, so like she leaves the princess with her mom, and she was always, looking out for the prince, carrying the prince everywhere, the prince. And people were like, no, you know Oloritobi, that was not nice. I mean, you have twins. Show both of them equal love. If you want to carry, please interchange. I know it's not easy to carry like the two kids at the same time. Change. If you carry the princess, if you carry the princess at some point, you give her to your mom or her nanny, then you carry the prince, you know like interchange, like, because people were like, according to what they were saying, allegedly, people that were monitoring her, there are surveillance everywhere. People have these monitoring eyes. Of course, you are all celebrities, what do you expect? So they were monitoring her. They were like, no, you're always carrying the prince everywhere you go, everywhere you want to show the prince, blah 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 blah. Please, you have a princess to carry her too. So which she actually took corrections, and of course she started doing what her fans said. So we all understand that Olori Ashley is used to egolizing. Yes, like reigning, as in, how do I even put it in English? Praising the king. She's best at doing that. And if you ask me why Ooni of Ife is in love with her, and of course, if why he keeps her by his side, apart from the fact that she's a traditionalist, she handles most of the rituals that entails a woman to do in the palace. She makes him feel like a king, let's put it that way, because she knows how to rain praises on the king. So probably that was the same thing she did. you know I didn't feel like she thought about what she was doing at that moment. She just want to sing for her song, for her son, sing for her son, rain praises on her son. Not like that's like, how mommies, how you sing lullaby for your kids. That's exactly what she did. But of course, trust people to interpret it in their own way. But notwithstanding, they said she explained herself to them still, that her son is from a ruling house, from the maternal side, which is her side, because she is a princess too. She's from a royal house. Her father, sorry, not her father, her son, her husband, sorry, the king Ooni of Ife, is from a ruling house. So which means the prince has two chances, like he has every chance to fill in his father's shoes if God permits. So they all understood what she was trying to say, but they just felt like, because of everything that have happened, you already know, between Queen Naomi and others, they just feel like she just wanted everything that Queen Naomi had, you know, and still have, because I mean she's still a queen, whether with a throne or not, and she still have her son with her, and the king still loves her. So I mean she still has everything, though she's not in the palace, but she's still a queen. Yes. So they just feel like she wanted everything that Queen Naomi have. Do you understand? So like now she has gotten it all, you know. They just feel like it was like a shade. But I didn't see it like that, because I mean, but it is always good for someone to be careful with what we do. That's my own part in, I will always add my own little no sense advice. Yes, no sense. Uh 1 cent. Should I say, is it no cent now? 0 cent advice. She already know that the Lord despises the proud and exalts the humble. So she already know. I don't think she would, she meant it the way people think Do you understand? So that's the issue. In case you've been hearing about why did Olori Ashley talk about her son being the ruling prince, being the blah, blah, blah. So that was how it started. She posted a video about, where she was, praise. I mean, she wrote something praising her son and all that and all that and all that, and she made mention of her being a ruling, her husband being a ruling, so her son is going to, of course, wait, people that have been waiting to burst, they picked it up from there. So guys, thank you also for so very very much for always coming around, for viewing my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, Ejo, please, I'm pleading with you, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely. Have a blessed day. Bye.